You are looking at the man who defeated 49 other men single-handedly. And at the CWE 5th Anniversary Tour, Robbie Royce, that CWE Championship comes home to me. My road to CWE Gold has reached its pinnacle, and it's only a matter of time now until that belt is around my waist. But you know what? A lot of questions are swirling around, and the man who knows the answers to those questions is me. Everybody wants to know, who are those masked men? Who are they who came out to help me in the Rumble? Well, the fact of the matter is, I have all the answers that you need, and it's only a matter of time until the truth comes out, and the truth will set you free.
I'm here with Danny Duggan. Now, you were runner-up and almost a 3-time winner of Rumble to Remember. It's been a week. What's going through your head after the unfortunate loss?
Unfortunate loss? It's just another case of someone coming to Canadian wrestling's elite and taking opportunities away from those that work for them. Heavy Metal, you may have took a shortcut and won the prestigious Rumble to Remember and guaranteed you a shot at the CWE Championship. But next week you step in the ring with hotshot Danny Duggan, and I'm going to smash your face so far down your throat you don't get to Robbie Royce or Darren Dalton. But I'm not going to look too far into the future, because tonight I have a match against one of the very best in Canada today, and that is Kamikaze. He's a wrestler I have great respect for and a man who can get it done in that ring. But nobody gets it done like hotshot Danny Duggan. So Kamikaze, you're not only getting the best wrestler in the country of Canada, you're getting one pissed off hotshot Danny Duggan.
All right, let's head to the ring.
Welcome everyone to CWE Wrestling Dynamite. Dave Petro ringside. Solo this week. Kevin Cannon is AWOL. You see one of the most exciting men ever to grace the CWE ring, Kamikaze. He's kicking things off this week right here on CWE television. He's going one-on-one with hotshot Danny Duggan. Now, we saw Kamikaze a couple of weeks ago right here on this very program defeating AJ Sanchez. And of course, his good friend, hotshot Danny Duggan, eliminated him last week from the 50-man Rumble to Remember. Kamikaze defeated AJ Sanchez in this very ring. So I'm kind of wondering about that situation that, to me, seems to be developing between the longtime friends AJ Sanchez and hotshot Danny Duggan. The men have traveled the roads of professional wrestling together. They've gone one-on-one, they faced each other, but they have that kind of bond. So I'm wondering if there's any kind of hard feelings between the two longtime friends, especially after last week's elimination to the Rumble to Remember. One fall, 30-minute time limit. Referee set to get things rolling here. Both combatants are ready. The fans, I think they're evenly split here. Kamikaze, Mr. Excitement, and then the Manitoba wrestling legend, Hotshot, Danny Duggan. Our television main event tonight. You might want to phone a friend, tweet it out, post it on Facebook. Rhino goes one-on-one with the Blue-Eyed Idol, Tyler Colton. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one tremendous match. I'm easing into my chair. Two top-notch competitors. Collar elbow hookup. Both men evenly matched. Maybe Hotshot Danny Duggan has about 25 pounds on Kamikaze, but experience, ring savvy, technical wrestling skills, fan support, pretty much even matchup here. The Masterpiece Theater Tour gets set to kick off in February. Not only will you great wrestling fans have a chance to see a man who has sold out buildings coast to coast, border to border. I'm talking about Chris Masters, the Masterpiece. But we're set to see the debut in the CWE rings of The Gift. Jason Kincaid, the NWE Smoky Mountain Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. He'll be on some of the big shows coming up in February. Included on the tour, February the 19th in Nibawa. February 20th, Morden, Manitoba. The 21st of February, back at the Holy Cross Gymnasium right here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Selkirk gets set February 22nd, and then Beausejour with a special afternoon show on February the 23rd. Tickets available online. Of course, go to www.cwecanada.ca for all the ticket information. And go to our Facebook page. I know promoters and interim executive ambassador John Cutler, these guys are working around the clock. And they are signing guys on a daily basis to be part of that tour. So not only will you see your favorite stars of CWE, but you're going to see some tremendous international talent as well. Kamikaze Danny Duggan, so far into this match, even Steven, if you will. Another collar elbow hookup. Both men, again, another test of strength go around. Danny Duggan, some scientific wrestling moves. Kamikaze trying to get out. Maybe an elbow. Oh! Ends up with an arm. Twisting that arm with Hotshot Danny Duggan. Danny Duggan, I don't know how this guy can focus on some of these opponents. This guy has been all over the place within the last several months. Japan, all over Saskatchewan, Alberta, into British Columbia. Danny Duggan, the man on the move. And proving his status in the world of professional wrestling. Couple tremendous arm drag takeovers. Kamikaze, head scissors, kicks out both men back to their feet. Fans showing a bit of respect here for this tremendous contest they are seeing. CWE, Canadian Wrestling Elite. No better term that can be applied to the match that you're seeing right now, right in front of you. Also coming up on today's show, Dick Blood, a marked man in the rings of CWE. The nefarious Kevin Cannon, who is conspicuous by his absence from television this week. He might have something up his sleeve for Dick Blood. Well, Dick Blood goes one-on-one with the Twisted Sicko. That's coming up a little bit later on in today's show. And don't forget, as I mentioned, our tremendous television main event, Rhino, one-on-one with the Blue-Eyed Idol, Tyler Colton. Tremendous knife-edge chop. Hotshot Danny Duggan setting him up for another one. Oh, Kamikaze replying with a chop of his own. Oh! Brought back. Danny Duggan. Chop. Reversal. Danny Duggan into the turnbuckles. Oh! Tremendous impact there. And again, up and over. Danny Duggan. big body slam. Kamikaze hits the neck hard. Oh, great elbow. 1, 2. Kamikaze kicking out. What tremendous action. And this is just a sample of some of the great mat action you will see when CWE comes to a town near you. And mark those dates down in your calendar. We'll have those a little bit later on in today's show again. Body slam of his own. Kamikaze on Danny Duggan, off the ropes. Oh, he's met with a couple of big knees to the back of Kamikaze. Danny Duggan with a pin. Just a 1 count. Kamikaze able to get out of that one. Oh, and Danny Duggan. And that is a mark of a man that knows professional wrestling. Goes back to the injured lower back area of Kamikaze. And now, again, applying more pressure to the already damaged lower back of Kamikaze. These two men. Already this match only about 6 minutes old. And these guys have given it everything they've got. The fans at ringside in tremendous appreciation of the great skills of Kamikaze and hotshot Danny Duggan. Kamikaze, couple elbows to the head. Spins around. Oh, and Danny Duggan again, forcing the lower back into the turnbuckles. We kicked off today's show hearing the words of heavy metal. Heavy metal really making an impact in the CWE. Of course, we saw last week his big 50-man Rumble to Remember victory. I have questions about that, about who that masked man and where he appeared out of nowhere. And I want the answers. And Heavy Metal says only he has the answers. Not much information being shared by Heavy Metal. Danny Duggan again applying pressure to the back of Kamikaze. The Kamikaze able to get out of that, turning it into a pin attempt. Now look at Danny Duggan going back to the tender area, the back area of Kamikaze. Some big forearms, perfectly legal of course. Close fist is not, but forearms. Oh, what a suplex. 1, 2. Kamikaze able to kick out of that. He is absolutely in pain. You can see it on his face. And now, hotshot Danny Duggan again with a boot to the lower back area. He is hoping to put Kamikaze away, inflicting some tremendous pressure on that lower back of a man who lights up arenas wherever he appears. Kamikaze. Fans, a tremendous amount of information you can find on hotshot Danny Duggan, Kamikaze, and all the great stars of CWE on the website www.cwecanada.ca. And of course, as I've mentioned before, go to the Facebook page. It's your chance to interact with the powers that be at CWE. Tell the powers that be who you want to see in the ring, what you liked in 2013, and what you're looking forward to in 2014. The Pistol Pitbull, Robbie Royce, our CWE champion. He is now set to face at a later date Heavy Metal after Heavy Metal getting the big victory in the 50-man Rumble to Remember. And of course, Robbie Royce has his hands full still with the Tattooed Terminator, Darren the Bomb Dalton, and Rex Roberts. Kamikaze almost over, up and over. Oh, shoulder block. And now, sunset flip, pin attempt, 1, 2, and... Oh, hotshot Danny Duggan able to get out of that. Boot to the guts. Danny Duggan off the ropes. Oh, hangs on. Nobody home. Kamikaze going for the drop kick. And now, hotshot Danny Duggan, is he trying to get a Boston Crab, if you will, to put more pressure on the back? He does. He manages to get Kamikaze now, but he has his, as you can see, has his arms on the mat, trying to push up, and that kind of deflects some of the pressure, and he will be trying to grab for the ropes. The referee will have to call for a break, and he does have that strength to get to that second rope, and the referee right in position to call for a break. Hotshot Danny Duggan, perhaps taking a little liberty with the rules, hanging on right to the 4 count. Referee ordered him to break, and now Danny Duggan stalking his prey. Kamikaze trying to get back to his feet. Turn it around, and Danny Duggan now, a bit of a trying to get a suplex, end up with a bear hug, and Kamikaze with his own pin attempt. 1, 2, this could be it. Kamikaze almost scoring a pinfall there. Danny Duggan with a cradle of his own. 1, 2, this is tremendous action. Both men giving it 100%, as all the great stars of CWE do. Danny Duggan off the ropes, met with a big clothesline. He's back to his feet. Another clothesline. Kamikaze on fire. Oh, big elbow. Danny Duggan reeling in the corner. Off to the turnbuckles. Big back body drop. Danny Duggan 7 feet in the air. And now Kamikaze coming. Full bore. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Danny Duggan able to kick out. 1 fall, 30-minute time limit. Hotshot, Danny Duggan, Kamikaze kicking things off on this edition of CWE Wrestling. Down at my Dave Petro ringside. Don't forget our main event. Rhino, the man beast, going one-on-one with the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton. Kamikaze, signaling was over. Danny Duggan able to get out. Big kick to the chin. From behind. Oh, Kamikaze escaping. Danny Duggan now. Oh, a suplex. Look at this pin attempt. 2 and 3. No! Danny Duggan able to kick out. I thought we had a winner. Kamikaze almost had the 3 count right in the middle of the ring. And what a feather in the cap of Kamikaze in the last 2 or 3 weeks, defeating Danny Duggan and AJ Sanchez. Kamikaze in the ropes. He escapes Danny Duggan hard, chest into the turnbuckles. Kamikaze to the top. Flip pin. No, Danny Duggan flips him around. 1, 2, 3. We have got a winner. Hotshot Danny Duggan has defeated Kamikaze in our opening contest right here on CWE Wrestling. I gotta tell you, that was one tremendous contest. We're gonna take a quick break. Sicko versus Dick Blood. When we return from commercial, CWE Wrestling returns after this.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
The official hotel of CWE in Winnipeg is the Clarion Hotel at 1445 Portage Avenue. For more information, go to www.clarionhotel.com.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
You think I'm overrated? Some say
When in Nipawin, stop into Mr. Ribs, an official sponsor of the CWE, located at 15 Main Street West. Drop by today.
People patiently waiting. I came up from the basement. I don't trust.
Have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? What about working behind the scenes in professional wrestling? Well, now's your chance. The CWE Elite Wrestling Academy is now accepting students. Learn from the best the Canadian Wrestling's Elite has to offer by signing up today. Our trainers have traveled the world from Canada and the US all the way to Mexico and Japan, been featured on TV and pay-per-view all across the world. All you have to do is send an email to info@cwecanada.ca to get the ball rolling. Make your dreams come true and contact Canadian Wrestling's Elite today.
Wrestling fans, get set. CWE returns in February with the Masterpiece Theater Tour featuring former WWE star Chris Masters. Wednesday, February 19th, the stars of CWE will be back in Neepawa, Manitoba with a huge live event at the Yellowhead Arena. Tickets available at Mr. Ribs. Thursday, February 20th, CWE makes its return to Morden, Manitoba with a big event at the Access Event Center. You can get your tickets online at www.diyobo.com. Winnipeg wrestling fans, get set. CWE returns to the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, February 21st on the Masterpiece Theater Tour. Doors open at 6:30, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, Video 1001, or go online to www.diyobo.com. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Saturday, February 22nd to the Memorial Hall. You can get your tickets at Blaine's at 366 Main Street. Bell time 7 o'clock.
See all the stars in the sky. Yeah.
And we wrap up the Masterpiece Theater Tour with a huge afternoon event Sunday, February the 23rd in Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Get your advance tickets at the Crosstown Convenience, 301 1st Street North. Again, bell time 3 o'clock. All live events. You can get your tickets online at www.diyobo.com, and of course check cwecanada.ca for information on all these great live events.
Homie, I ain't playing. So far underground, but you can't top it.
Hey, this is former TNA knockout Angelina Love, and you have the privilege of watching CWE TV.
I'm here with AJ Sanchez. An exceptional showing for you in Rumble to Remember saw you eliminated by someone you're very close to, Danny Duggan. So what are your plans moving forward?
I mean, the only plans is to move forward. It's 50 men, the largest Rumble in all of North America. Danny Duggan did what I would have done, what any other man would have done to get that CWE Championship match. Am I mad at Danny Duggan? Hey, I'm upset. I'm not mad, I'm upset, because who doesn't want to win the Rumble to Remember? But Danny Duggan, as far as I'm concerned, we're cool. But you better believe this losing stuff is not going to be happening much longer.
All right, let's head back to the action.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside. We've just heard him introduce the sick, the deranged Sicko. Now, he has been even more deranged and sick, and include lost into this, ever since Marius has disappeared from the CWE scene. Sicko, I don't think there's any redeeming qualities to the man. He's over 300 pounds. He is twisted. He is deranged. And I, for one, am happy to be across the arena right now. That man just creeps me out. Speaking of creeping me out, Kevin Cannon, conspicuous by his absence, his former protege, a man known as Dick Blood, formerly known as the Mystery Client, he is going one-on-one with Sicko. Now, we talk about a bit of a loner, and that was Sicko is right now because, as I said, lost without Marius, but Dick Blood is a bit of a loner too. Not a lot of friends in the locker room, although he did team up last week. He went, at rookies, he teamed with the Rebel Bobby Collins. But for a man who has been around CWE beaten up the CWE for a long time, Dick Blood does not have a lot of friends, but does have a lot of fans. Dick Blood marches to the beat of his own drummer, that's for sure. Not a lot of scientific wrestling in a Dick Blood match, but he can fight with the best of them. And I would be remiss if I forgot to tell you that Dick Blood was also involved in the first ever CWE television main event. He was involved in a 6-man tag match with M-Max, when he was known as the Mystery Client. We're talking about Tyler Colton and Mentalo. They went one-on-one with the big sexy beast, Chevy, AJ Sanchez, Hotshot, Danny Duggan. The 2 men, as I mentioned before, Dick Blood, you're not going to see a lot of holds in this match. Dick Blood, he can brawl, and now a couple of shoulder blocks into the ample midsection of the man from parts unknown, Sicko. Another big shoulder block, refereeing, allowing a little leeway. Now off the ropes, reversal by Sicko. Dick Blood up, missed with that one, and comes back with a couple tremendous elbows and a headbutt. That might be a bit ill-advised. A guy with a noggin the size of Sicko. Interesting developing backstage. AJ Sanchez, you heard the words. Vicky Shea, definitely can tell that he is upset, but he understands what happened last week in the big 50-man Rumble to remember. He was eliminated by Hotshot Danny Duggan. I'm sure there's going to be more to this, but AJ and Hotshot Danny Duggan have been friends a long, long time. They've rode up and down the roads of professional wrestling together, all through Manitoba, northwestern Ontario, Saskatchewan, Alberta, all over the United States. These guys have a bond. A bond! Dick Blood basically branding Sicko right now with some tremendous right hands. Television main event coming up. The man beast Rhino. He goes one-on-one with the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton. You won't want to miss that. What is Sicko doing? Oh my, the referee admonishing him. This is a match we might not see one hold. We're going to see punching, we're going to see eye gouging, we might see a little biting, we'll see some kicking and stomping, and some hair pulling and eye gouging, that's for sure. Sicko now, working over Dick Blood. I am so excited about the Masterpiece Theater Tour coming up in February. Morden, get set. Beaujeger, get set. Selkirk, get set. And of course, Nibois, get set. And don't forget the tremendous event in Winnipeg at the Holy Cross Gymnasium. Dick Blood with a cross body block. Gets a 2 count. That's close to a scientific hold. Dick Blood, thinking that was a 3 count, but the referee was right in position there. Picking up Sicko. Oh, pastes him with a hard right hand. And Sicko firing back with a hard shot of his own. Again, oh, double knife edge thrust to the throat. Sicko points at the referee. Says, huh? I haven't heard a lot of words out of Sicko. Just a lot of grunt and groaning, that's for sure. I have just been informed that we have a special announcement from the coach, Kelly Russell, following this match. I wonder what's on. Kelly Russell. Oh! Did you see that DDT off the second rope? 3! Dick Blood! Your victor right here on CWE Wrestling. Don't go anywhere. Still to come, our television main event.
Well, hello there, CWE Television. For those of you that don't know who I am, my name is the Coach, Kelly Russell. And in just a few short weeks period of time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be debuting the greatest professional athlete that the CWE has ever seen. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, when I debut my blue chipper, when I debut the superstar that's going to bring me to the top of the CWE and capture championship gold on the way up as we break through that glass ceiling, I will tell you this, it will set the CWE audience on its side, on its edge, over the top, but more importantly, it will take me to epic proportions.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
This staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
In need of a professional photo shoot or photos for your event? Call Dwight Lowen Photography for all your needs. Visit www.dwightlowen.com.
The official hotel of CWE in Winnipeg is the Clarion Hotel at 1445 Portage Avenue. For more information, go to www.clarionhotel.com.
You think I'm overrated?
Be sure to check out the Club St. B, located in the heart of St. Boniface and the host of the official CWE after parties following all Winnipeg shows.
You think I'm...
Music for CWE TV provided by the following artists. Be sure to check out all of these great artists out online.
Wrestling fans, get set! CWE returns in February with the Masterpiece Theater Tour featuring former WWE star Chris Masters. Wednesday, February 19th, the stars of CWE will be back in Neepawa, Manitoba with a huge live event at the Yellowhead Arena. Tickets available at Mr. Ribs. Thursday, February 20th, CWE makes its return to Morden, Manitoba with a big event at the Access Event Center. You can get your tickets online at www.diyobo.com. Winnipeg wrestling fans, get set. CWE returns to the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, February 21st on the Masterpiece Theater Tour. Doors open at 6:30, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, Video 1001, or go online to www.diyobo.com. Selkirk, Manitoba gets set. CWE returns Saturday, February 22nd to the Memorial Hall. You can get your tickets at Blaine's at 366 Main Street. Bell time 7 o'clock.
See all the stars in the sky. Yeah.
And we wrap up the Masterpiece Theater Tour with a huge afternoon event Sunday, February the 23rd in Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Get your advance tickets at the Crosstown Convenience, 301 1st Street North. Again, bell time 3 o'clock. All live events. You can get your tickets online at www.diyobo.com, and of course check CWEcanada.ca for information on all these great live events.
Homie, I ain't playing.
Kamikaze, that was one hard-fought match out there.
Danny, thank you very much.
Hey, no one's taken it to me like that in a long, long time, brother.
All right. Anytime. It's a pleasure, man.
Hey, there's a lot of good guys in that locker room, but I don't think anyone has the skill or caliber you do. So keep it up, and let's do this again down the road sometime.
Thank you very much, Danny. Anytime.
Yeah, we'll see you around.
All right, Rhino, tonight you step into the ring with a man that many consider to be the future of CWE, Tyler Colton. What do you have in mind for this matchup?
Tyler Colton, quite possibly the future.
Well, well, well. So you're the big bad Rhino, eh? Well, I got one thing to tell you.
What?
This is the CWE, the Tattoo Terminator's house. So you better stay out of our business. Because your little piddly gore, I ain't afraid of it one bit. You better watch your back. There's one thing right about Darren Dalton's statement. You need to stick your nose somewhere else. That's right. Bad things happen. Bad things. Bad things.
Bad things happen. I've done a lot of bad things in my life. So why don't you boys watch what I do to Tyler Colton tonight in that ring? Because Tyler Colton, I guarantee you, and I guarantee the fans, I'll rip you in half with a gore!
First, making his way to the ring, weighing in 231 pounds, he is the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton!
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dynamite Dave Petrol ringside. This is our television main event. The blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton, making his way into the ring. He is going one-on-one with the man beast, Rhino. Now, Tyler Colton, the blue-eyed idol, has been on quite the run ever since separating, if you will, from his former tag team partner, Metalo. Of course, they held the tag team championship for quite a long time, and Metalo mentoring the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton, and then Tyler Colton embarking on a solo career, successful tour of Texas, and he is back. And I think this is his toughest test to date. He will go one-on-one with a man coming out right now from Detroit, Michigan. Rhino, you see the man beast. The fans absolutely love him. Of course, we watched him in action last week right here on CWE television in the 50-man Rumble to Remember. And this is going to be one tremendous matchup. Rhino now saying hello to all the ringside fans, the people packing the rinks, packing the arenas to come see the man beast in action. Our television main event when we return to CWE Wrestling right after this.
Bring CWE to your community. If you're a part of an organization, business, sports team, or fundraising effort, you now have the opportunity to bring the unique experience that is CWE live to your community to aid in your efforts. For more information on how to bring CWE to your town, email info@cwecanada.ca.
When in Nipawin, stop into Mr. Ribs, an official sponsor of the CWE, located at 15 Main Street West. Drop by today. Wrestling fans, get set. CWE returns in February with the Masterpiece Theater Tour featuring former WWE star Chris Masters. Wednesday, February 19th, the stars of CWE will be back in Neepawa, Manitoba with a huge live event at the Yellowhead Arena. Tickets available at Mr. Ribs. Thursday, February 20th, CWE makes its return to Morden, Manitoba with a big event at the Access Event Center. You can get your tickets online at www.diyobo.com. Winnipeg wrestling fans, get set. CWE returns to the Holy Cross Gymnasium Friday, February 21st on the Masterpiece Theater Tour. Doors open at 6:30, bell time 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at Rudy's Video, Blade Hair Design, Video 1001, or go online to www.diyobo.com. Selkirk, Manitoba, get set. CWE returns Saturday, February 22nd to the Memorial Hall. You can get your tickets at Blaine's at 366 Main Street. Bell time 7 o'clock.
See all the stars in the sky. Yeah.
And we wrap up the Masterpiece Theater Tour with a huge afternoon event Sunday, February the 23rd in Beausejour, Manitoba at the Broken Head River Community Hall. Get your advance tickets at the Crosstown Convenience, 301 1st Street North. Again, bell time 3 o'clock. All live events. You can get your tickets online at www.diyobo.com, and of course check cwecanada.ca for information on all these great live events.
Homie, I ain't playing. So far underground, but you can't top it.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. You heard the bell. We are underway with our main event. Dynamite Day Big Petro ringside, bringing you all the action. Blue-eyed idol Tyler Colton goes one-on-one with the Man Beast, a man from Detroit, Michigan, Rhino. This is going to be an epic main event. We've been throwing that word around here lately. Kelly Russell, the coach, set to debut his protege. Apparently going to be a debut of epic proportions. The two-man hook up, middle of the ring. Tyler Colton, he has been improved of late. As I mentioned, successful tour of Texas. He's been all over. I don't know if he's ready to match strength with Rhino. Interesting developments here in CWE Wrestling. Hotshot Danny Duggan telling Kamikaze that he thought Cam was perhaps his toughest opponent of all time here in CWE. AJ Sanchez listening on intently. He seemed shocked at those words. And then Darren the Bob Dalton, the Tattoo Terminator, and Rex Roberts interrupting Rhino as he was interviewed by Vicky Shea in the locker room area. Going to see some interesting developments. Things are just heating up. Might be cold outside, but the action in and out of the ring right here in CWE is definitely heating up. Rhino now brought to his knees by Tyler Colton as he twists the arm. That is a very, very painful maneuver. Rhino getting to the ropes. Referee has to force a break. I want to once again take this time to thank all the great fans that came out last Friday night to Rookie Sports Bar in the heart of Transcona. Another tremendous crowd. What a great show. Promoters, club owners are working on a return date for Rookie's Sports Bar in the very near future. I, for one, am tremendously excited about the Masterpiece Theater Tour all over Manitoba. The big show, February the 19th, at the Holy Cross Gymnasium in Winnipeg. it is going to be tremendous. Tyler Colton looking pretty proud of himself. I think that Rhino is probably the guy that probably should wipe that smirk off his face. A couple of go-arounds. Tyler Colton now, I don't know if that's the greatest of tactics. You're just going to anger Rhino. As I mentioned, quite the situation. Rex Roberts and Darren the Bomb Dalton seeming to antagonize Rhino before he came on. I think we're seeing some frustration on Rhino. He's getting hit from it from all directions here in CWE. Referee back in the ring, set to get this match reset. Tyler Colton, one-on-one against the man from Detroit, Michigan, Rhino. Side headlock applied by Rhino. Shoots him off the ropes. Oh, you're not going to win that one, Tyler Colton. Jump over. Hip toss attempt. Oh, met with a big clothesline. Rhino firmly in control. And in the turnbuckles. That'll rearrange the blue-eyed idol's good looks. Oh, Rhino just hammered Tyler Colton. Oh, Tyler Colton coming back with a shot of his own. Off the ropes. Rhino hard into the turnbuckles. He hits the deck. Tyler Colton, the man with that renewed sense of confidence ever since embarking on that solo career. And I don't know if that was by choice. We haven't seen Mentolo in some time here in the CWE rings. Of course, the two formed a tremendous tag team. M-Max, perhaps some of the best tag team action we've ever seen in CWE. Former champions, of course. Now Tyler Colton, one-on-one with Rhino. Tyler Colton kicking Rhino outside the ring, follow him out. Pump handle to the back. Oh, tossing Rhino's head right into the ring apron. And now Tyler Colton going for a chair. Referee's got to stop this one. Oh, right to the guts. Referee allowing a little leeway. Absolutely admonishing Tyler Colton for what he has done. Rhino now in a world of hurt, perhaps maybe even suffering a broken rib at the hands of the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton. Now inside, pin attempt. 1, 2, kick out by Rhino. One fall, 60-minute time limit, television main event. Tyler Colton, one-on-one with Rhino. Interesting fact, as I mentioned, since embarking on a solo career, Tyler Colton has yet to be defeated in singles competition. Quite an accomplishment for the young grappler. Now applying the front face lock, a chin lock, if you will, on Rhino. Oh, Rhino fighting back. No big shots. And the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton now. Oh, this is just disrespectful. He's got Rhino over the second rope and applying the pressure via his foot, choking the air out of Rhino. And now not going for a pin attempt. And what is he? He is hiding another choke. Referee has broken it up. And now trying to go for a pin attempt. Now, I would think if you have a moment to try to take advantage of Rhino and get a pin attempt, you might. You might want to try that, Tyler Colton. Oh, knee to the back. Applied. Tyler Colton right now on Rhino. Tyler Colton returning to the chin lock after a couple of big knees to the back of Rhino. Tyler Colton, the man is put together. The man has the scientific wrestling know-how. The man has confidence, but perhaps the thing that holds Tyler Colton back is his attitude. Rhino now getting back to his feet, back to the vertical position. Oh, big right hand to the midsection of the blue-eyed idol, Tyler Colton. Reversal. Rhino hard into the turnbuckles. Oh, and meets Tyler Colton with a big elbow to the chops. Tyler Colton now roll up. 1, 2, and 3. No! I thought that one was all over. Oh, Tyler Colton had the semblance of mind back to his feet and delivered a huge clothesline to Rhino and gets a 2 count. Stunning Rhino. You know, in all my years of being around professional wrestling, I have not seen Rhino. He seems to be out of sorts. And that is not meant as a derogatory statement against Tyler Colton. And Tyler Colton perhaps going to the wishing well a little too often there, missing with a splash or maybe a headbutt attempt, allowing Rhino now to get back to his feet. Referee now at 4. Both wrestlers have a count of 10 to get to their feet. Of course, that is in the official rule book of professional wrestling. Referee right on top of the action. Rhino now. He is back to his feet. Tyler Colton back up 2. Oh, tremendous right hand. These guys are duking it out in the middle of the ring. Oh, and Rhino now pouring it on. Tyler Colton whipped into the ropes. Oh, met with a big elbow. Rhino now. He is on fire. A couple of big clotheslines. Tyler Colton hard into the turnbuckles. Oh, my. What a shoulder block and a suplex. Tyler Colton, this could be it. 1, 2, and oh! Give credit where credit is due. Tyler Colton kicking out the count of 2. Rhino seems a little bit frustrated. He thought he had done enough to put the Blue Line Idol away. Oh, and Tyler Colton now with a big left elbow. Oh, reversal. Oh, and up. Fireman's carry. Oh, Tyler Colton escapes. Oh my, the men are now duking out in the middle of the ring. Rhino now delivering a hard right hand, another hard right hand. Tyler Colton now reverses Rhino into the ropes and met with a tremendous suplex. Oh my, Rhino flew. 1, 2, we could have an upset. Oh, that was close. That was absolutely close. I have been suplexed before, not by Tyler Colton. That can take a lot out of you, knock the air out of your lungs. Rhino now, he seems to be on rubber leg streak, if you will. Now, oh no, I spoke too soon. Suplex of his own. Tyler Colton up and over. And now Tyler Colton with the wind knocked out of his lungs. Oh, look at Rhino. Look at Rhino. Could we see this? Could we see it? Oh no! We thought we'd see the gore. Tyler Colton beating him with a boot. Oh, and a super kick. 1, 2, and I thought Tyler Colton had stunned Rhino enough. We would have had a tremendous upset right here. And Tyler Colton would have kept on his winning ways. Tyler Colton now plotting what he's going to do next to Rhino. He needs to finish the man off now.
That's it.
He says that's it. Up to the second turnbuckle. And Rhino now back to his feet. Hard right hand. And bringing Tyler Colton into the ring the hard way. Oh my. He flew 8 to 10 feet in the air. And now Rhino. We've seen this before. Gore! He got it. Flips over. Tyler Colton. 1, 2, 3. Rhino victorious in our television main event. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been handed a note. The powers that be have signed 2 huge matches for next week right here on CWE television. Hotshot Danny Duggan goes one-on-one against Heavy Metal. And the man you see on your television screen right now, victorious tonight, he goes one-on-one with Rex Roberts. On behalf of Vicky Shea, Dynamite Dave Petro saying, see you next week. Good night from CWE Wrestling.